Now, the subjects of our next little story are also surprisingly active, although I suspect it's an awful long time since any of them did any running. They're all in their 80s, they all live in Leyburn in Wensleydale, and to see them out and about, you'd never guess in a month of Sundays what it is that brings them together. Like many old-age pensioners, Joan Cairns and Ken Griffin like a bit of company. That's no problem in Leyburn, and today they've arranged to meet up with two other old friends, George Bridger and Sid Shoulder. The foursome often get together for an afternoon in this church hall. But if you think they're here to sup tea and talk about their aches and pains, think again. They're thought to be the oldest performing band in the country, and the driving force is their sprightly pianist.
Well, if you know Joan, you know that you'll become involved in something. And it was just an idea she had one night. We first met, incidentally, through the Wensleydale Tournament of Song.
We saw this class in the Wensleydale Tournament of Song for groups to play together, and we'd known each other for so long, we'd played together for so long, and we thought, well, let's give it a whirl. So we called ourselves the Octogenarians.
But surely when the people put that idea together, they weren't thinking of 80-year-olds, were they?
Well, I was. So that's how we really started. We've been asked to go and perform in various places, and we just enjoy getting together and making music and realising that we're not dead yet. I'm 83, I play the piano, and music was my livelihood. I was with the BBC Singers for 11 years, then went on to be a piano accompanist at the Adult College in Richmond, Surrey, and then upon retiring came up here and continued to play for various local concerns. Next we have George, who plays the violin and who has worked with ICI for many years. And I met him as soon as he came up here to live, and we've done a lot of work together. He's 85. Then we have Sid, who is also 85. Sid was a Bevan boy, and then after that, after the war, went into nursing, and he plays percussion all over the Dale. Then we have Ken, who is almost 89. He plays the recorders, the clarinet, the saxophone. He's a brilliant artist and splendid cartoonist. He can cook, he can speak, and he can write verse. He's a polymath.
He is. And he used to have his own band at one time.
He had his own band when he was, I think he was 18 when it started. And he played all through the war.
Our OC was very interested in the same sort of music that I was. And so he suggested it would be a good idea to start a band. And we did, and he put me in charge. And we were playing 2 or 3 nights a week, in between peeling potatoes and saluting everybody and things like that, you know. A lot of people who started concerts and things like this were professionals. And it was the first time I'd really come across any professionals. And it was interesting.
What's the atmosphere like, Joe, when you all get together?
Oh, great fun. Oh, Oh yes, we make mistakes and we forget things and we realise that that's the sort of thing that happens at our age, so nobody minds.
Well, I think the main thing is that we do it because we enjoy it. And we enjoy it because we don't try to be too serious. And I think people like this.
Playing as you do must be, I mean, it would be fairly demanding for a younger person. It must take a lot out of you.
I wouldn't say. I think it's more of a... It gives you a high. It doesn't tire me. Mind you, if I was doing it solidly for 2-3 hours, say I have an evening of accompaniment to do, that's tiring. And it's tiring mentally because you have to concentrate a great deal. But this sort of stuff I can usually do without any music or anything, so it's really a tonic. And I think it certainly kept Ken young, no doubt about it.
He certainly doesn't look close on 89, does he?
No, he's amazing.
You'll be 89 soon, 90 in just over a year.
So they tell me.
You're all heading in that direction. You're going to have to change your name, aren't you, from the octogenarians?
Well, I've decided that eventually we should be called the nonagenarian. Is that right? No, I beg your pardon, the centenarian.
Oh, you're looking that far ahead?
Yes. We'll look to the future, yes.
One thing that never goes out of fashion is music, and next we have a group of people who all retired to North Yorkshire more than 20 years ago to enjoy a quiet life, but it's turned out to be anything but.
Well, with 3 in their 80s and 1 in his 90s, it could well be that a quartet of foot-tapping pensioners from Wensleydale could be the oldest band in Britain. Andy Clues was in the audience at their latest front room concert.
May have kicked in years ago. The hearing may be more muffled and they may be a bit short of puff, but they can still show the youngsters a thing or two. They have a combined age of 353, which must make them Britain's oldest band.
I don't think of age. I just think of being me. I don't think of being 86 at all. Except when I get an ache or a pain occasionally, but who can escape that?
It was the annual Tournament of Song in Leyburn that brought them together.
Originally, we were all performing in different sections, and then we came together eventually, largely through the interference of Joan, of course. Is the word interference the right word? Yes, it is.
Ken used to be a headmaster. He's been playing the sax for 76 of his 92 years.
No plans to give up, to hang up the saxophone yet?
I don't know. I sometimes think so. But 2 days later I think, no, I won't. I'll get it out and blow again.
I'm the only one with a set of drums in the Dale. So I'm quite busy and it keeps me occupied.
We sort of meet once a year and do a turn as required, for example, for this Tournament of Song. And we're going to do a turn, I believe, down at Ripon soon.
Hey.
Fantastic. Doesn't that just show you dry wit, sense of humour and musical talent, a recipe for a long and healthy life?
I tell you, if I play the saxophone when I'm 92 like that, I'd be happy.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Have I got to play or just have got to...
They photographed as much of you.
No. Right, Joan.
Not again.
Yes.
Again an aching